I'm sorry, y'all. But anyway, I was talking about Lulu. Lulu and Dante. Her and Dante. Well, Dante woke up this morning and woke up that morning and he was basically like, as Lulu wasn't in bed. He knows Lulu wasn't in bed. He was basically calling out her name and whatnot. And then they cut to scenes with Milo. Look, Milo going to Anna. Milo's basically looking for Anna. He's basically asked because Lulu's been gone. Lulu's gone missing and all that and whatnot. And he basically saying something like he has to find Lulu before Sunny finds out. But anyway, Sunny confirms to Milo that Lulu is back. Was at the Honda Star and she was at the Honda Star with Dante and she left with Dante. And how that they went back to their loft. But anyway, then they cut the scenes with Dante. Well, Dante Lulu comes in and she went out and got breakfast and I'm gonna tell you something. To me, M. Ryland has a lot of chemistry with Dominic Zampano. A lot of people have been saying on Twitter they think that she has more chemistry. This Lulu has more chemistry with Dominic Zampano than the old Lulu did. I mean, I was a fan of Julia Marie Berman on this show. I was a real big Dylan and Lulu fan when they had Dylan on there. Wouldn't mind seeing them bring Dylan back. I mean, we know Scott Clifton is on board with the Beautiful right now. He ain't gonna come back for right now, but they could recast. I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing the Dylan. They got a good recast for Dylan. I wouldn't mind seeing him come back. But anyway, but yeah, and then Lulu and Dante basically told Lulu how he's not having like it seems like he's having like post traumatic stress and whatnot, but he doesn't want to lose her again. He lost her once, he doesn't want to lose her again. And Lulu basically assures him that she's not going anywhere. She's glad he's the reason she has her memory back. And like I said, I'm seriously loving I'm loving their chemistry. I'm loving this story together. This story with them. But anyway, and then we cut the scenes. We see Milo knocking on the door. Look, knocking after Lulu and Dante have had sex. After they've had sex, we see Milo knocking on the door, knocking on Dante's door, and he basically, and then we after they open the door and Lulu's feeling all bad for basically leading Milo on because that's in a way she kind of led him on, but hey, she didn't know who she was. But anyway, she kind of led Milo on. And she feels bad about it. Cause I think she kind of said because Lulu Lulu has kind of led Milo on before. But anyway, and Milo seemed all down. But I'm gonna tell y'all this: they seriously need to bring someone on for Milo. Milo needs some loving. He needs to get laid. He needs to get some ass. Seriously, I mean, they seriously need to bring. They really do need to bring someone on for him. Cause I'm sick of him. Cause we thought they had something with him and Sabrina. Patrick Rule and all that. We thought he had something. We thought they were gonna try to do something with the new Lulu, but I think because they were actually Kim testing her with a lot of people. I guess trying to see if she had chemistry with them. They were in fact Kim testing her with a lot of people just to see if they had chemistry. But I am feeling the Lulu and Dante chemistry. I'm feeling it. But anyway, let me know how you guys feel about the I guess they call him Lante 2.0. Let me know how you guys feel about it. Feel about that. I'm actually liking it. But anyway, and but they can actually, if you still think about it, there's actually nobody on canvas right now that you could put Milo with, unless they try to put him with Maxie or somebody. I mean, that could be okay. Put Milo and Maxie. I mean, they seem like they could be in that same age range. I mean, that would be cool. But anyway, moving on. Now let's talk about Luke. I can already tell you what this is going to lead to. This is going to lead to one of Anthony Gary's mini vacations. Luke and Tracy. I mean, they're funny together. I love Luke and Tracy, but Tracy was basically trying to get Luke. But Luke, we found out that Luke was basically trying to sneak out. He used hospital gowns to basically try to make a rope. Well, hospital bed sheets in his hospital gown to try to make a rope to basically try to escape. And but yeah, apparently there's something wrong with Luke's liver. They're getting some tests done and they're trying to figure out what's wrong with him, what caused him to collapse and whatnot. And Luke, just like any other man I know, I mean seriously, I mean I get this way myself. When it comes to stuff like that, like medical issues and whatnot, you tend to most guys, and with me, are scared about getting sick. I mean I am a person. I'm scared for them to say it's something wrong with me. I'm scared about that. But hey, I mean, at times, when You gotta do what you gotta do. And Luke is basically being stubborn, and he, like most men, like most guys, he's being all stubborn and doesn't wanna get the test done. But Tracy finally convinces him to get the test done. And then Lulu and Dante show up because they're gonna like go get some tests with Dr. Collins. Dr. Collins is gonna like examine Lulu and see if she's 100% okay. Um, and they run and Lulu runs into Luke and Tracy, and she tells him that she remembers everything. She got her memory back. But anyway, I really enjoyed those scenes today. Like I said, this Luke story, this is just really getting us ready for Luke, not for Anthony Gary to go to take another vacation. Now let's talk about Michael and Kiki. Michael flat out told Kiki everything today. He told her about the rape. Becky told her about the rape. I'm like, Michael, anyway, even though he kind of just met this girl, he just basically told her everything. She was basically saying how she had a fight with her mother, and she was basically saying how nothing Michael has gone through compared to what she's gone through. Michael's like, okay, you want to bet I was raped, and then Kiki was all was all sensitive to him and whatnot, and I actually thought they were gonna kiss. If they're gonna go with this, whole Franco is Jason's twin brother thing, if they're gonna go with that, and that would make AJ and Franco brothers, and that will make Michael and Lauren, well, Kiki, Lauren, whatever her name is. Kiki, that just sounds like a ghetto ass name. That thing sounds ghetto as hell. I don't know anybody personally, but named Kiki, but I've seen like on TV people like name Kiki, and they seem ghetto as hell. They just seem like a ghetto as hell name to me. But anyway, I seriously hope they don't pair them, because one, I don't like when they rehash old pairings. But like I was saying about Laura Wright and Roger Howarth. Laura Wright said at the fan event that she's been filming a lot with Roger Howarth, and she's gonna be heavily involved with his storyline. And I'm guessing it's gonna be her and Sonny basically trying to take down Franco. But anyway, but yeah, that's really I actually like the AJ and Ava scenes. I wouldn't mind seeing an AJ and Ava pairing because they have pretty decent chemistry, and they also were on the Young and the Restless together. I think Sean Keenan and Moore West, they were also on the Young and the Restless together. But I wouldn't mind seeing them being paired together. Their characters weren't really paired on the Young and the Restless when she was on there as Diane and he was on there as Deacon. They really weren't paired on Y&R, but yeah, like I said, I really wouldn't mind seeing Ava and AJ paired, because I actually seen some sexual chemistry with them today. But anyway, because AJ was basically in a way figured out that Ava is in fact Lauren's mother, and because he basically said we know Franco was the father, but we never really met the mother. So he just in a way figured out that she in fact is Lauren's mother. But anyway, let me know what you guys think about today's episode. I actually pretty much liked it. It was a pretty decent episode. But anyway, Monday's episode I'm not really looking forward to because we're gonna have Dr. Silas Clay, and y'all know I ain't here for that. I'm sorry. I'm just not a big fan of Michael Easton on this show. Hey, he was better on One Life to Live. I mean, I wish he would just go back to One Life to Live and whatnot. I mean, I'm not a fan of him on this show. I'm not a fan of Michael Easton on General Hospital in general. But we also get to see Queen Diane Miller. We get to see her. I call her Queen Diane Miller. But anyway, actually somebody on Twitter has me calling her that. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. This is Dominic checking out. Peace. God bless. And I'm out.